on this session, I talk about our minds getting in the way and some new material, new ideas for the WOD blog posts. Coming up, get ready for it. Hey there, Jed Coburnus here from jedcoburnus.com, and welcome to Talk Therapy. This is a tool that I use to get past my analytical mind and to get to know myself better. And hopefully I inspire one person to give it a shot for themselves. Because it is a powerful tool. It is just really awesome to just hit record and talk from the heart. Talk from an authentic place that just feels really good. I never really think I'm going to talk what I'm going to talk about. And to be truthfully honest, for today, I almost didn't hit record. So I'm like, nobody really cares anyway. But then at the same time, I don't really need anybody to care. This is for me. This is talk therapy, right? The psychosocial piece of it is that my own mind gets in my way a lot. And I think a lot of people's minds get in the way. So yesterday I took the American College of Sports Medicine Certified Exercise Physiologist exam. I know a whole bunch of words for ACSM EPC. And I passed it. So that was the second attempt. First attempt was about a little over a month ago. And I worked my tail off to get ready for that, right? But I think a lot of our minds, right? Like our minds get in the way. Our minds definitely get in the way. Because all morning, yesterday morning, I'm looking over the material going, man, I don't know if I'm ready. But how could I not have been? That's all I've been doing for the last month is just studying and studying and studying. Right? So my mind got to me. And that was it. So I was just like, no, I'm ready. I'm gonna pass it. So the whole time I'm taking this test, it was going pretty good. There's a few that I'm like, whoa, I just don't know. And that's okay. But then I get to the end of the test, and I finished in about 2 hours or 2.5 hours. And I'm like, whoa, I finished way too fast. So I just sit there a few minutes. I just watched the clock tick down, and it was crazy. Sorry. Just because I thought, I was like, okay, if I hit end test, I might fail. But then I could hit end test and I might pass. So, yeah, I already said I passed, but so I hit end and it said passed, and I shed a few tears in that seat, in that chair that I was in, right? Won't even lie about that, because it just goes to show that hard work does pay off. Like, preparing for that exam took time and work and practice and patience. And in all honesty too, like, it took honesty, because when I take those practice exams, I could just look up the answer and go, yep, I'll know that. No, I didn't, because I took the exam and I was honest with myself and correcting myself. Because I took the third part of the study guide and I got a 64%, right? And then I practiced and read, and then I brought it up to an 88%. And just being honest with yourself, going, all right, you got that many wrong. Now is the time to screw up. Like, the time to screw up is not on the exam. The time to screw up is when you're practicing. and then you get better and better and better. But I hit that end exam, and it was awesome. I just think our minds get in the way more than we even realize. If something's already been done, doesn't mean it can't be done again in a better way, in a different way. Because I took that exam at first, scored a 520. I needed a 550 to pass. Yesterday I scored in 619. Plenty, right? Plenty to pass. That's a big deal. So, yeah, I mean, like, we just get in our own way. And I'm kind of tired. Oh, that was a big yawn. Kind of tired because did a little celebrating, and not like drinking or staying up late. It was just, I had some ice cream cake and probably a few other food, ice cream cake. What else was there? There was like Snicker salad type stuff. So I really ate like crap last night, and that's probably why I'm so tired. Like, there's just the after effects of food, of crappy food, of poor food choices. But whatever, like, every now and again, that will not hurt you. I'm human. I totally want to celebrate a win like that. And now today, it's like, okay, I've had my moment of glory. Let's move on. Because now now it's back to the grindstone, basically. Because I'm still in EMT school, so, that was a win. But now it's like, okay, keep moving forward. What else do I need to study? What else can I be working on? What else can I be helping people on? So there it is. It's a big deal. It is a big deal. The other thing I was thinking about is my blog. I haven't been posting to my blog. I haven't been making WOD videos because I've been studying and working. And I know that's an excuse, right? So then now I'm getting that out of my head. But I'm thinking of a way. So the thing I'm thinking about is I relate a lot of stuff to movies, because man, I love movies. Like, I do. I love watching movies. I love watching the Disney movies and the light-hearted movies like Dumb and Dumber or Ace Ventura. That's Jim Carrey. Love Jim Carrey. But I think that I can relate some of the workouts to the movies, or the premise of the movie, or the storyline of the movie, or maybe quote a few. I don't know. But I like the idea of like themed WODs or themed blog posts themselves from a WOD, like to a movie, and like correlate it to a movie, because I think that's kind of fun. I kind of always relate something to a movie. Like a friend of mine, her mother-in-law just passed away, and it's really hard when anybody passes away. And I kind of referred her to the movie Moana, when her grandma passes away. She comes back as the stingray, like an energy of stingray, right? Her energy of life comes back as a stingray, and then she's always with Moana. And it's just, it's those things where it's like, have you ever seen that movie? And she was like, no, some of it, but you gotta watch it because it'll help. just helps you kind of not necessarily deal with things, but puts things into perspective. Especially those kind of movies. Like Moana and Trolls is another good one. Like they're just really cool movies that you can kind of relate to. And if they're kids movies, whatever, right? Doesn't matter. But I think that's the correlation. Like, I love to exercise and I love to watch really good-hearted movies. Like Shrek Ever After, that's a pretty good one. Just watched that one recently. And that has a really good message to it. I think that might be, what it is for now. What the next phase of the WODs are. Because in my head, I have to be entertained. Not necessarily the WOD video, but like the WOD posts, the blog post itself. I need to be entertained. Entertained or educated or a combination of both. Yeah. If I'm not one or both of them, then why am I even making a blog post? And then with that, the video can go along with it. Because I don't know how it would, not that I would need to know how, and how about this? I don't know how, and I love that I don't know how I would tie in those movies without having copyright issues. Like, I don't want to take video that's not mine and splice it into my video, because that's just not right. But I can reference to it. For sure reference to it. I can refer to it and say, here's the message. That could work. And then suspension trainers. I'm finishing that. Sewing that up. Literally, I sew a suspension trainer, like the TRX straps. I make my own, so I'm getting that done for a person. And then my weighted vest. It's not gone anywhere. I am sewing padding into it. And it's going to be awesome because I went to this Max hardware store in Fargo, North Dakota, and man, they are really good. Like she knew exactly what I needed, and it's going to be good. Found this awesome foam that once I put it on and get it all sewed into the vest, I'm gonna wear that vest everywhere. And then I'll really gain the empathy needed to understand what it takes to lose 60 extra pounds. It's gonna be good. So, that's it. There's talk therapy. And if you're looking for a system, right? I always say this, but if you're looking for a system to have, to give you some confidence, to start what you want to be doing in your life versus just floating through, hit me up. Comment info below, and I'll show you. And as always, if you're willing to change from the neck up, you will change from the neck down. I believe in you. Now it's your turn to start believing in yourself. Stay safe out there. Be blessed. Bye for now.